Good morning, and welcome to episode 270 of Getting Rich. I'm your host, Rich Checkin, president of Asset Strategies International, and today is Wednesday, April 1st, 2026. Yes, that's April Fool's Day. No fooling. President Trump says the conflict in Iran could be over in 2 to 3 weeks. However, Tehran looks like it is ready for a protracted conflict. Tehran issued a list of 18 U.S. companies that they are targeting for acts against Iran. Iran has continued targeting Middle Eastern states such as Qatar and the United Arab Emirates. As a result, they may have pushed the UAE. The UAE has come out and said they are ready to help the U.S. open the Strait of Hormuz by force if necessary. With all this going on, stocks in the U.S. posted their best mark for the year on the final day of March. So stocks are up for the year. Gold and silver are down from their highs, but starting to show a little bit of life. Let's go ahead and take a look at the prices over the past week for the precious metals. Gold is up 3.3%, trading at $4,734.70. It was $4,582.10 last week. Silver's up 2.1%, trading at $74.86 an ounce. It was $73.31 an ounce last week. Platinum is unchanged, traded at $19.80 an ounce last week, and this week it's at $1,980 an ounce. Palladium up 1.6% to $1,507 an ounce. It was $14.83 an ounce last week. With gold slightly outperforming silver to the upside, your gold-silver ratio, or the number of ounces of silver it takes to buy an ounce of gold, is going to increase this week. It's up to 63.25. It was 62.5 last week. And the dollar did have a brief bit above 100 on the legacy index last week, but today it's down from there, still up from last week. It's trading at 99.51 against legacy currencies. It was 99.29 last week. So March was the worst month for gold since 2008. It was the worst month for silver since 2011. So gold and silver, it's official, are cheap and hated. And we haven't been able to say that for quite a while. Last week's question I posed to everybody was, what is it going to take to make gold and silver prices rise? And nobody answered. I'm going to post it again this week. What do you think it will take to get gold and silver to rise? And I don't want to hear more buyers than sellers. So go ahead and send me your thoughts. I'd love to hear where your head is at on this. I'd like to announce April 22nd will be our next On the Move webinar. So my co-host Adrian Day of Adrian Day Asset Management and I will be hosting Avi Gilbert of Elliott Wave Trader. Anybody who has heard Avi speak or seen his work over the years knows what a valuable guest we're bringing with great insights. I hope you join us 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesday, April 22nd. That's Avi Gilbert of Elliott Wave Trader. I'd like to take this time to go ahead and wish all of you, from all of us here at Asset Strategies International, a very happy Passover, very happy Easter. We will be closing early on Good Friday at 1 p.m. To celebrate the holidays, and we'll be back with normal hours on Monday, April 6th. As always, we'd like you to go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us, send us your comments and questions so we can go ahead and answer them on air. Send me your thoughts on what it's going to take to get gold and silver moving higher. Follow us on social media. Take our twice weekly, always something interesting alerts, and our once monthly information line newsletter, which will be coming out next week, Thursday. But in the end, don't ever forget, getting rich starts with keeping what's yours.